All right, it's time for another weekly Squardle. This is number 176. If you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. And all week I've been trying out different people's 3-word starts for Wordle. And somebody said maybe I should try 3 words and start. And so I thought maybe I'd do that for the weekly Squardle. I thought that would be fun. 3, okay, words and start. All right. Well, I mean, kind of a mixed bag there. We got a lot at the beginning, and then we got quite a bit of yellow and orange and red. And so, let's see. There's a W in the second row and column. I mean, it could be second. It's possible because we got T something R, which is probably, since it's not an H, it's probably a vowel. It can't be an E. It could be an O, and then or we could do like an A, because I'm thinking something like award would be good. We do have the A's. Oh, but there's no D. Okay. Well, I don't know. There's lots of things that could happen there. Here we've got the R. We need an A and a T. The T is third or fourth. There's also a T in the column, which is well, first, third, or fourth. There could be another T here. There is not another E in this first row, because we'd get the double arrows since we guessed 3, if there were. There could be E's down here, potentially. Got the R there. There is just the one T in the row in the column, because again, we guessed 2, so we get the, okay. I don't know. There's not too much to go on. We do have an H here. The H here is interesting because the H is especially interesting because it's not after the T. H almost always has like an S, a C, a T, something else before it, a P, like a double consonant type of situation, unless it's at the beginning. So it's almost for sure at the end here. Almost for sure. Which makes me think torch, because we were thinking O up here as a possibility. Now, if we do the W there, O-W? Well, something like owner. Owner, we need to have an R, and there's E over here. Owner, owner's pretty good. Okay, and then we need to have, so this would have to be a vowel almost for, I mean, you could do like an SW, but it's not gonna be TS probably. There are a few words that start with TS. So a vowel here, like AW, or I don't like IW. It can't be an O. Could be an E. A is the what I'm thinking. I like A the best. But we can't do award. But we do need an R, and we need an A. Aware. Aware. I am aware that that is also a word. Call them back. R-A-T? T? We could do, I mean, there's quite a few things we could do here. We could do like ratch or ratty or raton. I don't know. Okay, so we need an E somewhere. So E, do we need to do E there? And I'm not sure. C-R-E isn't bad, but I don't think this is going to be an H. Rat. E-R-Y isn't great. E-R-H isn't great. If that's R-A-T... And then what's this gonna be up here? You know, we could do something like cream might not be a terrible guess here. I've got the C-R-E that I, feel pretty good about. Whether it's right or not, I don't know for sure, but and just kind of check another option for A's. M we haven't done yet. We can also do creep, actually. No, that's EEP. Let's do cream. Let's do cream. Okay. We got the CR. There's an E here. There's an E not here. There's an A. Okay, so A, E at the end. That's what we're doing. Rated. We do need a D. We need a D. Erd. Ooh, ER. Erd. Ooh. Rates. No, rater would work. Aired. This could be something like crave and peeve and taupe. Untap. What's this? I don't know. I don't know what this would be. Oh, it almost works. It's all looking good until right here. The H-E-E-D. Hewed. No. Untaw? Hexed and untax. Okay. Okay, can we do this? No, it's going to take 5 guesses no matter what. Let's do, I don't know, let's do the rows. Yes. Hexed. Taupe. Owner. Very good. Raider. And we will crave the end of the puzzle, and there it is. Very nice. All right, well, I ended with 7, which isn't too bad considering. Had some interesting words in there. You've got peeve with the triple E, aired with the double E and the double R. Taupe is an unusual word. Hexed. But let me know how your experience was and what word you had the hardest time coming up with. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.